Well, Startup Camp is an event that was conceived for the startup community, as the name suggests, and it's about helping companies prepare their pitches, allow them the opportunity to come and present in front of a large audience and test their pitches. We've got a mix of people here at the event. We've got a lot of startups. We've got 240 people that came to the event, of which 75 people are startups, and the rest are what we call gurus.
My question is, walk down the road with me two and a half years. Who's your potential acquirer?
Gurus are investors, startup experts, marketing experts, and people that really know what it's like to start an event.
We could see either being bought out by Travelocity, by Expedia. That would fit very well into their portfolio. We have already started talking with those kind of people.
It also could be a nice play for somebody like you, something that they're not thinking of, could be an add-on. I'm only going to pay 10.
Mike Ball's startup, Loyalty Match, is a place for people to exchange their loyalty reward points for merchandise like iPods and clothes. He's looking for venture capital funding to grow the company.
It'll be a matter of time, in my opinion, before it becomes very popular at the mass level.
The goal of the event is not to get funded. The goal of the event is really to try out your pitch, test out your pitch. Now, if a deal gets made, then we're extremely happy. But it's not the mission of the event to get funded.
All investors work off fear and greed. So give me the greed at least, because I've got a lot of fear questions that need to be dampened down. But if I can understand what the size of that market is, if I have to try and understand the technology right now, it's not going to happen. So you got to kind of work on that greed factor.
Healthivate wants to profit from people who need elective surgery but don't want to pay huge fees. If it launches, the startup will match patients with doctors in developing countries who offer quality medical services.
Two words that start with the letter L. One is legislation, the other is liability. Well, you talked about legislation a little bit, but how are you going to deal with people that will sue you? Because they will at some point, things go wrong.
I consulted with a lawyer's firm, and what they're telling me is that because a company is an intermediary, contractually we can specify that the delivery of the service is up to the provider, and we're liable only for the part that we do, which is basically put people in contact and take care of the logistics.
They ask fantastic questions here. They're very challenging, very business savvy people. They're very technical oriented, and they certainly put you to the task. And definitely I would recommend anybody coming to StartupCamp Montreal again.